The great war of Mahabharata has ended. The Pandavas had won, but the victory did not bring them happiness. Millions of warriors had died, including many of their own relatives and friends. After the war, Yudhishthira was crowned king of Hastinapura. Under his rule, the kingdom became peaceful and prosperous. The Pandavas ruled wisely for many years, and the people lived happily. Years later, a tragic event took place. Lord Krishna, the greatest guide and friend of the Pandavas, left the earthly world. Soon after, the glorious city of Dwaraka was destroyed and sank into the sea. When the Pandavas heard this news, they felt that their mission on earth was complete. They decided to give up their kingdom and spend the rest of their lives on a spiritual journey. Before leaving, Yudhishthira handed over the throne to Parikshit, the grandson of Arjuna and the son of Abhimanyu. Then the 5 Pandava brothers and Draupadi began their final journey toward the Himalayas. This journey is known as the Mahaprasthana, meaning the Great Departure. As they climbed the snow mountains, a dog quietly followed them. After some time, Draupadi suddenly fell to the ground. Bhima asked Yudhishthira why she had fallen. Yudhishthira replied that although Draupadi loved all 5 husbands, she loved Arjuna more than the others. Because of this weakness, she could not continue the journey. The brothers continued walking. Soon, Sahadeva fell. Yudhishthira explained that Sahadeva was very proud of his wisdom and knowledge. After that, Nakula fell. Yudhishthira said Nakula was proud of his handsome appearance. Then Arjuna fell. Yudhishthira explained that Arjuna had become proud of his skills as a warrior. Next, Bhima fell to the ground. Yudhishthira said that Bhima was so proud of his strength and often thought that too highly of himself. Now, only Yudhishthira and the dog remained. They continued their difficult journey until Lord Indra arrived in a heavenly chariot. Indra invited Yudhishthira to enter heaven. But there was one condition: the dog could not come. By listening this condition, Yudhishthira refused it. He said, "This dog has been loyal to me throughout the journey. I cannot abandon a faithful companion." Indra tried to convince him, but Yudhishthira would not change his decision. At that moment, the dog transformed into Yamadharma, the god of righteousness and Yudhishthira's divine father. It was a final test. Because Yudhishthira chose loyalty and compassion over personal gain, he passed the test. Yudhishthira then entered heaven. However, when he arrived, he was shocked because he could not find his brothers or Draupadi. Instead, he saw some of his enemies. Confused and upset, Yudhishthira demanded to know where his family was. He asked, "Where are my brothers? Where is Draupadi? How can this be heaven if those who shared every hardship and sacrifice with me are not here? I do not wish to remain in a place where my family is absent." His voice echoed through the heavenly halls. Though offered comfort and honor, Yudhishthira refused to accept happiness, while those dearest to him were nowhere to be found. The heavenly beings took him to another place. As they moved forward, the bright and beautiful surroundings disappeared. The place became dark and unpleasant. Then Yudhishthira heard voices crying out in pain. To his surprise, the voices sounded like Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, Sahadeva, and Draupadi. Yudhishthira felt very sad. He immediately said, "If my family is here, then I will stay here with them. I do not want heaven without them." The moment he said this, everything changed. The darkness disappeared. The cries stopped. A bright divine light filled the surroundings. It had all been an illusion, a final test. The gods wanted to see if Yudhishthira would choose his own happiness or remain loyal to the people he loved. Just as he refused to leave the faithful dog behind, he now refused to leave his family behind. He had passed the test. Suddenly, Draupadi appeared before him, smiling and shining with divine light. Beside her stood Bhima, Arjuna, Nakula, and Sahadeva. The Pandavas were finally together again. All their struggles, sacrifices, and hardships were over. There were no more wars to fight, no more losses. And this ended the story of the Pandavas, heroes who ruled a kingdom, fought the greatest war of their age, and finally chose the path of spiritual liberation over worldly power.